Howdy guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you're new. Today is going to be quite a large haul of stuff that I've gotten recently. So if you are new to my channel, hello, my name is Abby and I am kind of on a low buy, but with rules. So basically what I'm doing is a project pan, and along with that I'm going to limit myself to what I'm buying so that way I don't buy way more than I'm panning. And it was going to be more, but not too much more. So I'm going to let myself buy make two makeup orders per month, no more than $100 each. And everything that I use on my channel is vegan and certified cruelty-free biological harmony. So let's go ahead and get into it because it's going to be a long one. This Ulta box is full, so the first order I made was on Ulta. I needed some replacement skincare stuff, so I went ahead and ordered some things that were on sale and some stuff that I wanted to try because Makeup Revolution is fairly recently certified on Logical Harmony, so I wanted to try out some stuff and a few things that have been recommended to me and a few things I just wanted to pick up just because, and they were like buy two get one free. And unless it was a repurchase, I haven't tried any of this stuff yet, so let me know if there's anything that catches your eye that you want to see in a future video. I know I'm definitely going to use as much of the Makeup Revolution stuff as I can in my next Get Ready With Me. Let's start off with the skincare stuff. So I just emptied one of these in my last empties video. This is the Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water. I use this every day, at least once, if not twice a day, after I use cleanser, and then I'll spray this on, and while it's still wet, I'll apply my hyaluronic acid serum and then my moisturizer. Sometimes I don't use the hyaluronic acid, I just go straight in with moisturizer, but this is like any facial spray really will help with that. Even if you just spray water, I think would probably help. And this, like, people either love or hate this Mario Badescu thing. And more love, I think, for this than hate because it doesn't have the most natural ingredients, but I don't care about that. So try it if you want. So the next thing is the hyaluronic acid serum from The Ordinary. I am almost done with the bottle that I have now. I use it almost every day. I use 3 drops a day, one here, one here, and one here, and it's kind of gone faster than I thought it would, actually. If you haven't heard yet, The Ordinary was just purchased by Estee Lauder, or they're about to be, I think. They're going to be regardless, so I don't know if it's already happened or if it's going to happen soon. And there's a lot of debate between whether people should support brands owned by parent companies that test on animals because Estee Lauder is not cruelty-free. I personally will use brands that are owned by parent companies that test on animals because I feel like they make the brand's more accessible. So like now The Ordinary is probably going to be easily available at a lot more stores. And the price point is already low, so I really hope they don't like increase it or change anything because it's just really simple packaging, really simple products, and it's all around good. So hopefully it stays the same and Estee Lauder doesn't butt in too much. And the next thing, if you've seen my empties videos and many of my other videos, I complain a lot about Pacifica. I love Pacifica, the products are good, but they discontinue stuff so fast. Like, please, just stop. I have been using their micellar water since, like, for years. I've gone through, I don't even want to know, at least 10 bottles of their micellar water, and I'm almost out of my big one, and I could not find it anywhere. Actually, there was one store that I found that still has their micellar water, and they had, like, they came out with like the coconut water one and then a bunch of other ones, and then now there's none. So I don't know why they're just continuing it or if they're bringing new ones out. But Ulta had minis, so I got 2 minis. This will hold me over for a little while. I might go ahead and place an order on Petit Vour, which is where I found, did I say that? I found the big size on Petit Vour, so I don't know how long it's going to be on there. If it sells out there, then I don't know. It's like this is a staple product, like Makeup Remover, you know what I mean? Like, why discontinue this? Why? Then when I placed this order, it was National Lash Day, so they had sales on like mascaras and faux lashes. And I am wearing some lashes today, not these, but I had these eyelashes in my drawer and I hadn't used them in a while, or I hadn't used like this exact pair yet, but I hadn't used lashes at all in a while. Tried to use these a couple times and then I washed them, like I soaked them in micellar water like you're supposed to clean them off, and then they just went boop, like not curly anymore. I don't know, can you curl them with like a lash curler. I don't know. They're kind of wonky though. They're trying to social distance from my eyeballs though, because I don't know if my glue's drying out or what. But I wanted to try the I'm got my micellar water on the brain. I wanted to try these magnetic lashes from Ardell because I had seen, oh my gosh, I had seen other brands come out with magnetic lashes, and I was like, maybe that'll be easier than trying to do the glue. So I got this set with lashes and a glue in it from Ardell, and then I got another set of just lashes that are magnetic. So this one is the Wispies. These are pretty long. I think they're similar to the ones I have on right now, actually. And it says waterproof, so maybe the eyeliner's waterproof. And then these are the 424 lashes, and they're a little bit shorter and a little more fluffy. So I'll give these a try. Let me know if you want to see a video on those. I think it might be kind of humorous. I don't know if I can even... I have trouble filming like close-up videos with my eye because I have to get so close to the mirror because I can't see very well. So I don't know if that would work or not. Like I'd have to try to use a hand mirror or so. If you really want to see it, I'll do it, but yeah, let me know. And then, so I still can't like wrap my head around a CoverGirl being cruelty-free, because they went like, it was 2 or 3 years ago I think now, and I still haven't tried anything from them since I've been cruelty-free. I used a lot of their stuff before, but they just came out with this Lash Blast Clean Volume Mascara, and it actually is marked vegan on the package. That's what I was kind of waiting on, was them to come out and say which products are vegan, because they had that Clean Fresh line that was vegan, but none of the other stuff they would really say, because I feel like a lot of times with the drugstore brands especially, they change ingredients so often that they don't want to say anything's vegan because it might change. It's good that they're committing to it at least. So I honestly, like I said with that facial spray, I don't really care if stuff's clean or whatever, because I think that's a marketing trick. It just makes you scared of other products that aren't labeled clean because they make you think they're dirty or something. Yeah, I don't know, I'll give it a try. I've seen people talk about it, but I haven't seen anybody use it, so we'll see how it works. I have 2 mascaras open now, and then I think 1 more in my back stock, so I'll see which one I'm going to open next. It's 2 a.m. and I have my Starbucks from this morning. This is the new iced chocolate almond espresso. And they didn't have almond milk, but they substituted coconut milk, so it's okay. And then I got a few things from KVD Beauty. They're no longer KVD Vegan Beauty, so if you didn't see, well, they're still vegan, but they just changed the name. So brief thoughts on that rebrand. So I completely understand, like as somebody that owns a business myself, like brand recognition is so important. So that's why they have still kept the KVD initials. And they just, now they're saying it stands for something Latin, like Cara Veritas Decora something, I don't know. I know it's Cara Veritas something, and they're getting a lot of flack because they won't drop the KVD initials, but at the same time, that is their brand recognition. Like, KVD, I think, is a bigger brand than people realize. They sell, like, thousands of their eyeliners like per minute, so, and you have to think as well, like makeup cosmetic brands exist outside of social media, and people that buy from them aren't entirely on social media. Like a lot of their customers, I'm sure, are just normal people, don't really care about the beauty community on social media or whatever, don't know about it, and will go into the store to buy their products because either it was recommended to them or they sell it, you know, like it's just there in the store. So changing the name would, like, people on social media would know, or like people who pay attention to it, but they have, I would guess that at least half of their customers aren't on like the beauty community, don't follow them on Instagram. So that's something to think about with that, but I totally get people's aversion to Kat Von D. If you didn't hear the news way before that, Kat Von D is no longer part of the brand whatsoever. I'm sure they paid her off, and she no longer benefits or has any say in what the brand does. So I had before their Lock-It Powder Foundation, and they changed the packaging on it to be refillable, which is great. I love the direction they're going in, like a mainstream brand like that, doing more eco-conscious packaging, but they reformulated it, or not reformulated, they repackaged it and then renamed the shades. So I wasn't sure what shade I would be. So I went ahead and bought a refill, even though the compact that I had, that I literally just used it up like a month or so ago, I think. And that one wasn't refillable, but I bought a refill anyways to put in my Z palette, which I thought was, I mean, it's a couple bucks cheaper than the compact. So I got the shade Fair 110, and I think it's a little light, but usually powder foundation darkens up a little bit on me once I put it on. And then I have put these in my cart like 8 or 9 times at least when I've like ordered stuff from Ulta. So I got the EXO Vinyl Obsession Mini Lip Cream Set. So these are what put me back onto lip gloss, because I used to hate lip gloss and now I still don't like prefer it, but my lips have been so dry. Like, I think from masks and also from like working from home, I'm not really thinking to drink as much water as I probably should. These are really nice because they feel kind of like just a normal lipstick or like a lip balm instead of a sticky or goopy gloss. Like, cannot stand when the gloss is like too thin and it just gets in your mouth and you can like feel it on your lips. Like, nope, no thank you. But these don't do that. So these, I tried one. So with these, I got a set of that famous Lolita shade. They had a set that was like a duo with the liquid lipstick and then one of these in the Lolita, and I really liked it. So I was like, man, I wish they made the rest of them in minis too. Well, then I went ahead and bought a couple of the full-size ones, and then like 2 days later they came out with this. So I was like, Then they, this was on sale like for 15 bucks, and I think it was originally like 25 or 30, so I went ahead and got it. And then that qualified me to receive this beauty. This was the KVD Vegan Beauty Fanny Pack. So I have a whole video on my channel about what's in my fanny pack. I love fanny packs. I think they're the superior bag option, which if you're not from the US, I'm pretty sure you would call these like a bum bag. I think fanny means something else in other parts of the world. Okay, then on to the Makeup Revolution stuff. So a couple things that I had seen recommended or other people using, but for the most part, I haven't seen many people use Makeup Revolution stuff. So it's like, the most people that I've seen use it are like in the UK. It's not really that popular in the States, I don't think. It's been in Ulta stores for a while, but I just don't see that many people talking about it. Knocking it over. So I didn't know if like it wasn't that great or people just didn't use it. I don't know. A lot of their products are labeled vegan, which is amazing. I think all of these that I got. Yeah, so if you're shopping in store for Makeup Revolution, on the back, they have the little PETA logo, and it says cruelty-free and vegan on the vegan products, which is really helpful when they do that. I don't know if it's on the display or not because I haven't been in a store in a long time. But it says like on here, I think every product that I bought, are you gonna focus? Every product that I bought has that little PETA bunny with the vegan and cruelty-free on there. Sometimes it only says cruelty-free, so it's like, is it vegan though? Not that I'm pointing PETA out because it's on the packaging, but I don't support PETA. Heck with them. But their logo with the vegan thing makes it helpful sometimes. But don't trust a brand just because they have the PETA on there. I have a whole video about that, so I'll link that below. But the first thing here is this So I refilmed this video, and I couldn't say that word then either. Forever Flawless Birds of Paradise eyeshadow palette. This is a metal, I think that's metal packaging. It has a really good quality mirror, surprisingly, but it's kind of floppy, but that doesn't really matter, I guess. It definitely looked a little bit more vibrant online, and it looks more vibrant in the monitor there as well. I didn't notice that these two were pressed glitters, so not a big fan. I obviously haven't tried them, but just in general, not a big fan of pressed glitters. But there are a lot of good shades in here, so hopefully the formula is okay. I like that they included the white, that's good for blending. Yeah, so I'll try this at some point and we'll see how it goes. I have a lot of colorful palettes though, and from indie brands that are absolutely amazing, so we'll see if this one stands up. And this is the Revolution Ultimate Nudes eyeshadow palette in the light shade. So I think this is supposed to be a dupe for the Huda Beauty ones, and they have like a light, medium, and deep. I think at least 3, if not 4 shades of this, which I thought like a long time ago. I was like, why don't brands come out with like eyeshadow palettes and things that are made for like the same kind of shades but are made for different skin tones. You know, like why isn't that a thing? But apparently it is now, so that's pretty cool. It looked more neutral online, but it definitely, like these shimmers are all purple. So I don't know how much use I would get out of these like lighter shades, but of course I have been liking using, so I know I kind of crapped on this trend in my doing makeup like it's 2014 video, like of using a transition shade, but now I kind of like it. So I guess I'll use them for that, even though there's really nothing to transition to except for this one. And this is their Mega Bronzer in the shade 01 Cool. This is a lot darker in the pan than my other bronzers, so I don't know how that's gonna work, but we'll see how it goes when I give it a try. Then a couple face products. I have seen a lot of people use this Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation, and I also got the matching concealer. So I got the shade F1 in the foundation and C0.7 in the concealer. I had no idea what shade I was going to be. Most of the time I can I'll go like to the lightest shade and then see which lightest shade has like a more neutral undertone and then pick that one. But with this, it was kind of hard to tell. So we'll see if it's the right shade or not. It looks kind of close in the bottle, but it's also like frosted glass. So, and the last thing from Revolution I got was the Sport Fix Extra Hold Makeup Fixing Spray. I don't know if there's like a technical difference between fixing spray and setting spray. I did a video a while back comparing setting spray, like using setting spray on one side not the other, and seeing if it actually helped. So I want to try that with this one to see if it's kind of the same as other ones. So then I placed an order on Milani's website. So that was my 2 orders for, actually no wait, I didn't order anything in January, but I made 3 orders in February. So that was the 2 from January and then 1 from February. So then I have 1 more left over from February, and then like 1 that'll carry over into March, or if I don't use it in March, then it'll carry on, you know, etc, etc. So I placed an order on Milani's website. I'm pretty sure because they had a sale or a coupon or something, because there was one thing I wanted to try, but I was like, no, I can't just get one thing. So first thing I got was the Conceal and Perfect Shine Proof Powder, and this is the shade 01 Fair. So I really, really love their Prep Set and Glow face powder, and this one only comes in 1 shade, so I felt kind of weird like recommending it because I don't think it's going to work on anybody who's like a medium or deep skin tone. But this one has different shades to it, even though this one's a more matte finish, and that one is it's not shimmery, but it's kind of like glowy. So we'll see how this one goes, because I go through powder really fast. Then I didn't know that some of their eyeshadow palettes were vegan. The majority of the ones that I saw on their website were not vegan because of carmine, but the Most Wanted, is that what these are called? Yes, the Most Wanted eyeshadow palettes, I'm pretty sure they're all vegan. The ones I have are, do they say, yeah, they have the little V symbol on the back. So I got the shade Partner in Crime and Outlaw Olive. So I wanted to try some more drugstore eyeshadow options because I feel like they've gotten better over the years, but I just haven't tried. Like the e.l.f. ones are really good, the e.l.f. Bite Size shadows and their 18 pan palettes, but I want to try some other ones, and it's kind of hard to find vegan drugstore eyeshadows. I don't expect these to stand up to my indie eyeshadows though, so, but still it's a good option that's accessible. I don't know, I haven't been to a store in a while, like I said, so I don't know if all of this stuff is in store yet or not. And I'm a sucker for greens, so I had to get this olive one, even though there's only 2 green shades in it, but that's fine. Then I got a bunch of lip products from Milani. I don't know what possessed me to do this. Well, the first thing that I wanted, why I ordered it in the first place, because they came out with this these collections of like fruit kind of inspired, like they have the blueberry, the peach, the something else, I can't remember, but I wanted the Peach Ludicrous Lip Gloss because back when I was in like elementary, middle school, the first makeup product that I ever had was a peach scented lip gloss that my friend gave me. Like it was a no name something or other. It might have been Bonnie Bell or whatever, but it didn't have any name on it. But it was peach scented, and I was like, well, they have a peach scented lip gloss, I'll try that. So like I said before, I refilmed this, so I had already swatched these once, but this definitely did not smell like peach like I thought it would, but it still It smells okay. It kind of smells like gummy bears. This is a pretty bold color. I have one of the Ludicrous lip glosses already, I'm pretty sure. So there is that shade. It's a pretty bright coral. And then I wanted to try one of their lip plumpers. This is the Keep It Full Max Plumping Lip Lacquer in the shade First Kiss. And also another one of my first like big girl makeup purchases was a Too Faced holiday set. And they had one of their lip injections in there. And I swatched it on the back of my hand in the store, and then I was like, oh, this is cool, I like the color, so I bought it. And then by the time I got to the car, it left a welt on my hand. So I was like, I'm not using that on my lips. This one kind of smells like berry, so there is that shade. It's kind of like a mauve. Oh, and then also another reason why I wanted to place this order was these color, I can never remember the name of these, Color Fetish Shine lipsticks. So these are kind of similar to like those Revlon lip butters that were popular back in the day. This one is the shade Nylon. It's a red. Do they smell like, wait. I noticed it before, but it kind of smells like orange sickle. And then this is the shade Lustful. That's kind of a more orangey nude color. And these are going to be sheer on the lips too, so this last one is Kink. It's a purple. I definitely had one of the Revlon lip butters that was similar to this one. It's like a berryish, pinkish purple. And the last two things from Milani are these Color Statement lip liners. So I have one already that I use all the time in the shade Nude, and I got the shade Spice and Bordeaux. So Spice I've had before, but it was so old I was like, I'm not comfortable using this anymore, so I repurchased it. All the shades of this are vegan except for the red shade. So there is Spice and then there's Bordeaux. I feel like Spice would go well under like these two of the Color Fetish lipsticks. Okay, they're almost done. So then I bought some stuff from September Rose Cosmetics. This is what I was waiting on. I wanted to film this a long time ago, but it was stuck in customs because they're a UK brand. I have some stuff from September Rose already. I have their other two eyeshadow palettes. I have the Slush 1 and the Brew palette. So I wanted to get the Slush 2 palette, and they also came out with some lip glosses. And then I threw in this eyelash applicator, which I thought was pretty cool. So it actually helped today because it's a little bit easier than using tweezers and also not as sharp as my tweezers. So less risk of injury with these. So I didn't have the Slush 2 palette for a while because it was out of stock, but they repackaged it so it used to not look like this. And here is what it looks like on the inside. It doesn't really fold all the way back like the other one, but here is the shades. And these are all matte. But I was looking at it, I was like, that looks really, really similar to the Slush palette, which is, I guess it was the point because it was called the Slush 2. Okay, so the yellow one is the Slush 1, blue one is the Slush 2. They're pretty similar, but the Slush 2 is a little bit smaller, has a few less shades, and doesn't have any shimmers, whereas this Slush 1 has shimmers. But there are some different shades though. I really like this blackberry shade that's really unique, I think, in my collection. And then they have a true red too, because the red in the Slush palette was more of a, let me look just to make sure I'm not saying that wrong. Yeah, the red in here is more of like a burgundy kind of red, and this one looks like more of a true red. And then the last two things were the September Rose lip glosses. What were these called? They're called something. Oh, just lip gloss. I thought they had a name, like a, I don't know. But I got two shades. I wanted more, but I was like, no, I'll just get two just in case I don't like them or something. But I really like this packaging. It's really nice. So this clear one is in the shade Mousseux, M-O-U-S-S-E-U-X. Probably didn't say that right, but I'm not going to swatch it though because it's clear, obviously. I don't know if these are intended to have a scent or if they just, it's how it smells. Because it's not very strong at all, which is nice because I don't like smelly things. Then this one is the shade Kava. This is a yellow toned nude shade. So, all right, that was the haul. that was a lot. I have a lot of stuff to play with now. It kind of complicates doing like Project Pan, because I'm like, I want to try this stuff, but I also want to hit my goals on the Project Pan. That's why I haven't been using other eyeshadows much, because I'm trying to hit pan on that one shade in that eyeshadow palette, and I'll be done with trying to pan eyeshadows because I have so many to try out. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new ones just from this haul, and then I have some that are new that I haven't really used yet. So, and then I'm also trying to pan a lipstick, and I bought a bunch of new lipsticks, so that's how this is going. It's going real great. I'm probably not going to buy anything else except for the e.l.f. Chipotle collection. That's like, yes, I hope that e.l.f. made like millions of those, because I have not seen any like negative comments or like people saying they don't like it. So that's yeah, I mean, like with every launch you will see like at least a few people on like Trend Mood or whatever saying they don't like it, but I literally didn't see anybody that didn't want the e.l.f. palette. So and I'm really interested in the makeup bag. The makeup bag looks like a bag of chips from Chipotle. I dig it. I really need to save money though. Like, this is enough for a while, because we have some updates that I'll talk to you about in the Get Ready With Me that I'm filming for this month. That's going to be like in the middle of the month, because I have a lot of videos. I was way behind on videos because my video editing software just totally stopped working, and I was stubborn and was trying to wait for it to be fixed. And yeah, I had to learn a new software, which was fun. So click over here to watch my most recent video, or click over here to watch another one that I think you'll like. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss seeing my face in your subscription box every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Links to my social media, my business, and my blog will be in the description box below, and I will see you guys in the comments. Bye.